riding the rails, riding the rail. Hey, watch 'em proudly roll on your laid track. It's a better way to get you there and back.
Hi, SCATV. Welcome to the Nevada State Railroad Museum in Boulder City.
Keep pedaling, keep pedaling. Hi, Sun City viewers. This is Phil Perry, and we're at the Nevada Southern Railroad Museum in Boulder City. And have you ever heard of the Rail Explorers? We're here today with the owners and visionaries of this exciting and unique amusement at the museum. And we're happy to welcome Alex Catchpool and his lovely wife, Mary Joy Lou, right? Now tell us a little bit about how this all started.
Well, Phil, thank you for having us. It's really exciting to be back in Boulder City. We're really looking forward to the coming season. The origin of the idea, well, Mary, do you want to talk about how you thought of this?
Well, I was watching a favorite pastime of mine, which is Korean dramas, and I came across this couple riding this crazy contraption along the railroads, and I said to Alex, oh my gosh, that's our next life, that's it. So within, 3 months I was in South Korea where these bikes are made and meeting the designer, and from there we spent several years developing the idea to bring it out from South Korea to America. And we've been having a great time ever since. It's taken over our lives. It's wonderful.
Now, you're here for which months in Nevada?
The season is going to run from late October right through until April. So end of April, right through the winter time into a little bit of the spring. And then in the summer, when it starts to get really hot out here, we're going to head back to Rhode Island and New York, where we have the summer season.
Wow, that is exciting. So I'm going to ask you a few questions about the ride itself. It really is fun, guys. You've got to try this. How fast do the bikes go?
It's really down to how fast can you pedal. They do tend to top out at around about 20 miles per hour on this particular track. But that's because we have a beautiful 3.5 miles of downhill riding where you're kind of just coasting for a lot of the way. You don't even really have to pedal. And then, of course, we've solved the problem of how to get back by partnering with the railroad, and they tow all of the vehicles and they bring the passengers back on the train. So it's a really fun time. 20 miles per hour. But you're encouraged to take your time. There's a lot of beautiful scenery to look at out there, and you can really set your own pace.
Now, do you have to be in really good shape, Mary Joy, to do this?
No, in fact, that's our mission, is to make this available for all ages and all abilities. So people come with their grandparents, their great-great-grandparents, or either grandparents bring their great-grandchildren. So it's a perfect match. It's one of the rare activities that you can do for all ages altogether.
So it's a family affair. The people at Sun City Anthem can bring their grandchildren and their children and make it one big happy party.
Absolutely. We have this season we're offering sunset tours. We have some great ideas to partner with local restaurants and do like a wine and cheese tour where we'll set up tables down at the end of the track with that spectacular view. And then, of course, we all ride the train back to the station here in Boulder City.
That is fun. I think we're going to have to get our activities department to bring us out to do that, for sure. And you also have a lot of souvenirs, hats. If people do need to bring water, correct, but you can buy it here. Hats, of course, you got to have a hat, sunglasses, and some decent shoes, I would think. What do you recommend, Mary?
I mean, closed-toed shoes are always recommended because, number one, you're on a railroad track, and then also there's rocks and things like that when you get off the rail bikes. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good idea to wear closed-toed shoes.
But if they forget, there are lots of things here that they can buy if it's too cold or too hot, but it's always good to have a wind jacket.
Oh, we're also just reminding you to bring some sunscreen, but, put that on, and that way you'll also keep safe.
Yes, I saw a fellow on with an umbrella. Now, can you bring drinks on the tour? Actually, if you hook them all up, you could have a party, correct? You could bring quite a few of your friends and all hook up together?
We do. Actually, we had a birthday party, quite a few birthday parties last season here where we actually put up a pop-up tent. There was champagne upon their arrival, and we can organise all that with local partners. So you can do it as low-key or as high-key as you like. And riding back on the train means you can, enjoy a relaxing time either inside in the air conditioning or in one of the outdoor cars and keep eating and drinking.
So one of the questions also would be, what kind of brakes do these machines have?
Brakes are very important. These actually have motorcycle brakes, hydraulic disc brakes on both axles, which work very, very well. They stop on a dime, and it's important because this two-seater that we're sitting on is around about 500 pounds of steel. So with our weight on top, that's a lot of weight traveling down the rail. And you can imagine if you didn't have good brakes, it would be impossible to stop that kind of momentum. So the brakes are fantastic, and they can really stop on a dime.
But it's easy to operate.
Very easy. Yes, we do start every tour with a little safety speech about what to expect and about the safe operation of the bikes. The seats are adjustable. We have seat belts that everybody can wear. And then we talk about the operation of the brake and how the tour goes and how we space everybody out. And then we wait, and then the train brings us back.
Now, what are the prices for somebody that wants to come out and bring their family? Do you have special prices for children, or?
We have been so welcomed by the community that we offer a great locals discount of 15% on all Nevada residents. So that really helps. So that brings it down to around $33 a head. Yeah.
That's terrific. That's absolutely terrific. Where can you go and have this much fun for that kind of a price? For sure.
Sorry, also, a portion of every single ticket goes back to the museum. And we also support the volunteers and pay them as well. So it's really helped, a private partnership working with a state partnership and a non-for-profit. So it's a great relationship.
Well, we really want to thank you for joining us today or having us out here. And we're going to ride the rails for a little while and then maybe come back for some champagne and celebrate the second season of the Rail Explorers.
like Las Vegas down to Lake Mead. Through Boulder City. There's going to be a whole new trail alongside the tracks.
Yeah.
Randy, see the bike trail. Put a charity
As good as advertised, if not better.
I was curious if it would give me enough.
Well, in celebration of the Rail Explorers coming to Boulder City for this wonderful season, let's pop some bubbly. Yeah, we know Australians know how to open champagne always. There we go. Whoa! All right.
Fantastic.
Well, it's been wonderful being with both of you today.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Very soon.
Yeah, come ride with us at Rail Explorers.
And here's
Everybody.
to SCA TV Anthem Alive.